How are you doing, all of my beautiful and amazing people? This is Elisha Hall, and I want to welcome you out to our midweek motivation. And it is good to be alive right now. So as we dive into the topic for 2017, my theme song for the year, I'm going to dive into why this is an amazing time to be alive, why this is an amazing year, why out of any other time in history, we want to be alive right now. So if you're ready, let's make it happen. So welcome out to our Midweek Motivation. If you already know how we do things, you know that Midweek Motivation is all about being able to create an amazing amount of excitement, energy, and inspiration in the middle of the week. So that way we can power through the rest of our week and end it in a strong way. You know, we don't want to wait till Friday for the thank goodness it's Friday crowd so that way we can be excited for the weekend. We don't want to do it on Monday because we have so much more week left. This is hump day. This is getting over that hump. We already had Monday and Tuesday on all this craziness going on in that day. So we want to be able to dive into some inspiration and something to push us to the next level in our life. And sometimes we do. We need a little bit of that motivation. And that's what this is about. So I want to welcome you guys out. We're going to dive into what my theme song is for the year. And it's already March. I can't believe I didn't share it with you guys yet. But my theme song for the year is Good to Be Alive by Andy Grammer. I mean, amazing song. I listen to it almost every day. And you know what? I want to know what your theme song for the year is. What is your favorite song? What gets you juiced? What gets your mojo going? What gets you excited? What gets you motivated? And you know, what is it? Let me know what you're in the comments below. Go ahead and share with us and everybody, with the Hall to Success community. What is your theme song? And so actually, if you've never heard the song, I'm going to play it for you right now. So we're going to get a little bit of this going and listen up.
Sometimes you gotta get scars to get what you deserve. I kept moving on, and now I'm moving up. Damn, I'm feeling blessed with all this love. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Now all my dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. Right about now.
This is my song for the year for 2017. I love it, absolutely love it. And I think it is amazing to be alive right now. I was listening to, I think it was like a video documentary or biography of Warren Buffett. And he was talking about how he just happened to be born at the right time in history. That if he was born, think about it, when the dinosaurs were around, he even said it, he was like, he wouldn't be around very long, right? They would have eaten him up pretty quickly. But he actually said, he was like, I'm great with numbers. I happen to be born at a time when I can use the stock market. And through the stock market, I've been able to become massively wealthy and also help other people become massively wealthy. And the beautiful thing is, with his company, Berkshire Hathaway, there's so many phenomenal people that work for the company and utilize the resources of the company to create wealth for themselves. I mean, can you blame him? I wouldn't want to be around when the dinosaurs were here either. But by the way, I wouldn't even want to be around when, you know, cowboys were just coming out to the West Coast of California for the gold rush. I mean, that's craziness how the atmosphere that they survived in. See, I can drive from Los Angeles to Riverside or the Orange County, and it'll take me an hour. You know, I would not even want to worry about having to do that trek on a horse, you know, with a horse and carriage by myself or with my family or with a team of men trying to, you know, go and mine some gold. I wouldn't want to do that. There are so many times in history I would not want to be alive. But think about that. Right now, this is a time in history where I absolutely love the idea of being alive. There is more happiness in diversity right now than any other time in history. There is so much wealth being created right now than any other time in history. There are more millionaires and billionaires being created right now than any other time in history. And yes, we still have our problems. I'm not saying that this time in life is perfect. I'm not saying there are no problems, there are no issues, there are no things that go wrong, there are no bad people. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying, March of 2017, this is the best time in history to be alive. Because there's so much that we've grown through as a planet. There's so much that we've grown through as a country here in the United States. There's so much that we've grown through, I'm sure even in whatever country that you're in. The beautiful thing is, life right now is so much, the life expectancy of how long we're expected to live is more than it used to be. The amount of children that make it through the pregnancy process from conception to birth is more than it used to be. It is really just a beautiful time right now in history. So now the question really is, what are you going to do with it? See, I love the idea of guys like Warren Buffett being out there that make over $60 billion or they're worth over $60 billion. I love the idea of that, of the Bill Gates and the Steve Jobs and the Ted Turners and those amazing people that have done fantastic things with their lives. Because see, what it does is it tells me that it's possible. It tells me that it's possible. And it's not just about financial gain or financial wealth, but looking at those massive goals in life. Even when I think of all these other amazing people in their spiritual life that are happy and satisfied and creating massive amounts of success, all that tells me is that it's possible. And when I know that someone else has done it, I know it's not only just possible for them, it's possible for me. So it gives me a lot of joy and excitement to be able to move forward with a lot of energy and just juice to know that it's possible. Now, next level thinking isn't just that somebody else did it, so it's possible, but it's just that my imagination is so big of what I can do. I know that there's things that haven't been done yet that can be done, that I'm capable of doing. And when you get to that next level thinking, that's that Roger Bannister type thinking. If you don't know who he is, he's the guy that when everyone else was saying it's physically impossible, doctors were literally telling him and telling everybody, society, the community, they were writing up journals about it, that the human body is not capable of running a mile less than 4 minutes. The human body is not capable. It would actually be harmful to the human body to run a 4-minute mile. And what he ended up doing was, I'm not going to listen to all the negative people, all the naysayers, all the people that say what's not possible. I'm going to create something fantastic. I'm going to do what's never been done. I'm going to do this because I believe I can. And because he did that, he had that next level type thinking, he did it. He ran a 4-minute mile. And the beautiful thing is, once he did it, it actually inspired others to realize it was possible, and then more people started running the 4-minute mile. See, the thing about that, before he broke the record, nobody else was doing it because of the mental handcuffs they had. They were basically in mental incarceration, stopping themselves from running to their full potential because they didn't think it was possible, because they thought it would actually be harmful, because they were listening to society's standards, putting them in that box. But then that Roger Bannister thinking, he wanted to stay outside of the box. And his courage and development and just willingness to go against the grain helped to extend that box. So now it's not the 4-minute mile anymore. Now high school kids are breaking the 4-minute mile. Now so many other people have done it that it's a standard. But the beautiful thing is it took that one for everyone else to believe it's possible. Now the question is, are you the one that's going to do it and move forward and make this such an amazing life right now because you believe that it's good to be alive right now, and you know that other people have done some amazing things and you believe that since they've done it, you can do it too? Or are you that next level thinker that even says it doesn't matter even if nobody's done it? I'm going to be the first. I'm going to do it because I'm that Roger Bannister type thinker. I'm that next level type thinker. Now, regardless of whichever one you are, it doesn't matter. They're both okay. But the beautiful thing is, it's good to be alive right now. But back to the question, what are you going to do with it? And so I'm excited. If you can't tell, I'm just excited about life right now. I'm high on life right now. And I just love it. And I really appreciate the time that you're taking to watch these videos. I really appreciate the comments that you're adding and the feedback that you're sharing, because it's just adding to the Hall to Success community. So I want to thank you again for connecting with us. And go ahead and leave some feedback. And if there are any specific topics that you want to dive into or questions that you have for me, feel free to go ahead and ask, because I would love to be able to, I would love to be able to know what your song of the year is. What song is going to be considered your theme song for the year? I mean, think about the movies, right? When we watch movies, there's always music playing, because it just gets something, it's something about music that ups our energy. It puts us in a certain mood, in a romantic mood or an excitement mood or an energy type mood or even a sad mood. Music is powerful. So I want to know what your theme song is for the year. I want to know what song that you're using to be able to listen to at least once a day or every other day to be able to put you in a certain state to conquer the world. So I appreciate you guys as always. As you know, without a shadow of a doubt, in a time like this, when it's good to be alive, we are stronger together than we are separately. So let's walk that hall to success together.